Hey guys, I wanted to make this longer video. I've been listening to other people talking for 30 minutes to an hour and have been enjoying it, so I'm gonna upload this to YouTube. So Tyler Scott Millway, scientist. Am I a scientist? I don't do science. Something like that. Something like a truth teller. Musician, athlete, creator of stuff and things. And so this today it's like the day is going well, like really well. Wake up, holy shit, because like I have problems that like right now I can't really go to the bathroom, something's wrong. But usually wake up, lift, take a shower, lift. I'll do 100 reps of squats with a 45-pound dumbbell, and then I'll do 50 push-ups for 250 push-ups and 500 squats. So I do the 100 squats and I do 50 push-ups, 100 squats, 50 push-ups, and it's just like it feels amazing. It feels really good. I'm euphoria. I'm awake. Like every single day that I wake up, if I don't work out, the whole day kind of sucks. And then once I do work out, like everything lightens, everything's less. There's no anxiety. There's euphoria. I'm excited and ready for the day. And yeah, it's like physically take care of yourself. Like hit the steam room, take a cold shower. 20 minutes in the cold, freaking awesome. 20 minutes in the heat, freaking awesome. The cold's better. It's like more euphoric. You have more dopamine. You're awake more. But um, yeah, like I don't know. I used to have to deal with being tired, but now I'm not really all that tired. Um, Living life is like I'm not lonely. I don't have a lot of friends, but there's something about my lifestyle, just like writing, creating, reading, writing, watching videos of education and such. Like I'm just pretty feel pretty good. It's kind of scary to think it's like if I lost my mother, if I lost my father, I would be kind of well, I'd have to grind away and work like anyone else. But I'm very lucky that I get to. So I go out on a bike. This is my job. Whatever. This is like closest thing to a job. It's like I get on a bike, I go up to people, I ride around the stores, parking lots, and I say, "Hi, my name is Milway, and I'm going around playing songs for people, asking for donations and looking for social media followers. I have a Square card reader, which is a card swipe with Venmo, Cash App, or if you have any cash or change. And then I play these freestyle songs that I make up off the top of my head about virtue, excellence, positive self-growth, and responsibility for the greater good. And there's like a lot of people, like 1 out of 10 maybe, um, say yes to that, and like they'll give me like $3 4, and like maybe I'll make like 30 to 50 to sometimes on a good day 100 in 3 hours. I don't usually push it. It's like from 12 to 4 is technically the range, but I always feel terrible and want to run away around like 2 or 3, so I end up just coming back. Um, I'm doing really well. Like it's I going to work and all that. Like before I I am damn it, I forgot what I was saying. Um, I have all this time. I have all this free time, so I can create, I can learn, I can read, and then hopefully, like, anyways, it's like spending your time building, creating, challenging yourself. Do something challenging and do something creative every single day, and try to meet high standards. It's like I started taking nicotine. I don't really think nicotine's really all that great. But like, I generally think that most people should take drugs. I think that our country is worse off because we aren't taking drugs. I think people max out their productivity. They feel so much better. Like I'm on Kratom, I'm awake, I'm alert, I feel awesome. Got this dopamine, and people are just like kind of living their life sober and like maybe they're happy, maybe they're not, but are they actually doing anything? Are they creating? Probably not. And I bet you if more people took Kratom, more people would be like, oh, I feel awfully right. and good. So like I could totally handle an extra load of responsibility, handle that stress or whatever. So it's like, um, yeah, I remember like, oh, I was sitting there in my room. This is one of the best times. Like I was sensitive to kratom, and I at the time I've always like my parents didn't like doing it because they didn't like spending the money, but I'd ask for kratom shots, and I was sitting there. I think it was The Mandalorian, maybe, or oh no, I was watching Star Wars, and it was like it was like one of the best weeks because there's like all this fresh Star Wars content, and just like taking the kratom is really is awesome. Um, like in this room, I gotta clean it, but check out the room. Like this is nice. This is the nicest place I've stayed out of my adventure. So I went through an adventure. I break my sister's speaker with a samurai sword. She so basically I was so in love with my day. I was looking so forward to it. It was so important. Basically, I woke up. I would go on a run or a bike with my puppies, high intensity, and then I'd get back. I'd take Adderall. And then I'd sit down and write for 2 hours. I'd journal for 2 hours, and then I would get to, and then it's mindfulness time. And so I do yoga, I meditate, yoga nidra. Usually I was sleep deprived during that time, so yoga nidra was really helpful. It's like a non-sleep deep rest, sort of a restorative substitute for sleeping. Like you do an hour of that, it's like 3 hours of sleeping. I go downstairs and my sister's watching some goofy fucking parasitic garbage content, and she wants down there. I told her multiple times before. It's like this is the time for my mindfulness. She didn't give a shit. She's a crazy psychopath, or she's a sociopath. But she and I talked to her and she says 40 minutes so I could sit down there and meditate for 40 minutes, and then I start doing yoga. Then she comes downstairs and she starts blasting music, and it pisses me off so bad. I'm so angry, and I end up grabbing the speaker and like stop, warning her I'm gonna break it, and then I put it down and she screams at me, and then eventually like I get pissed off and I freaking throw it up in the air and I chop it. And yeah, and then she calls the cops. I get kicked out. And they put a protective order between me and them, so I'm not allowed to go back home. So my parents start sending me out to these motels. So they're paying for my motels, and I'm like for the first time I'm given a whole bunch of money, so I end up buying a whole bunch of weed cards. And like the first, and so eventually it leads to I get to I'm in the car with my friend Ben and two other people, and we were on our way to the gym. I didn't have the money. I don't know. I wasn't gonna be able to get him in there anyways. But um, we go to. I get a call that it's time for court. I didn't realize it. I wasn't. That was a shock or a surprise. And I go to this court, and I just bought a weed, a THC cart before, and I walk in, and I'm like walking. I go to the bathroom, and it slips through my mind a second, just a second. I didn't grasp it exactly, but then I get out, and then I go and I get searched, and he immediately is like, "That's a weed vape," and then he was going to get me in trouble, but I was like, no, please. I have medical reasons. Like I said, I was autistic, and that's why I originally got a weed card for it. Was autism. Who needs a weed card? Like literally, just go online and like this Mr. Hempflower, this Bitnoid. You can just go online and order marijuana straight to Utah from those websites. But um, and so like, anyways, I while I'm in the courtroom, I get out. I'm pissed. This sucks. I call my mother. I'm upset. She won't give me more money. I am just like this is so important. And then so a few months before, I had some experience that I would ride my bike and I would go to a gas. I went to a gas station, triple stop, and I would go there and I would ask the people for $5 so I could buy one of those 2 packs of weed gummies. And so I had that experience, and So I walk across the street, go to the gas station, end up asking people. I get kicked off, but I think I get offered a job. That ends up me doing roofing jobs like 3 4 times. I don't know. It was kind of scary, but he didn't. The guy didn't like me. I didn't talk enough, and he was kind of crazy. He was like mumbling to himself how I was bad. I hadn't done anything wrong, but um, he was a crazy unconscious idiot. But um, I go across, and then I go over to the Harmons, this health food store, and I go around the parking lot until eventually I have 55 bucks from asking people for money, and then it's like, and then a couple weeks, a few days later, um, my friend Matthew, I get kicked out of that apartment place, America Stay. I get kicked out of there, and then I end up like out of no, like I walk to a Burger King, and in there is my friend Matthew, and anyways, I invite him to live with me for a while, and so he lives in the apartment with me, and then eventually me and him go out panhandling, and it kind of inspires me to like I figure out for whatever reasons like I have a guitar, and then I go around and I play good music for people and ask for donations, and the response is a lot of people are like, I'm really glad that you're offering something, you're doing something instead of just asking for it, and then a lot of people appreciate the grind that I'm going on, and they care, they think it's cool that I'm like offering something, but yeah, I start taking making money. Um, for the first time, like I had like a Burger King job before. That was only like maybe 3 months, and then the boss kicks me out because I yell at him. And also, I showed up. I smoked weed. I was high off my gourd, and I didn't shower, so I probably smelled really bad. And I was like supposed to be handling orders, but I was in the back, like being Mr. Hero, and like, oh, this stuff is unattended to. This stuff needs to be, and it was genuinely stuff that needed to be attended to, but like this dumbass just wanted his dirty ass restaurant to make money and ignore all the small problems that should be attended to but weren't going to be. So yeah, now I'm making money. I can freaking buy my own Pop Tarts and blueberry weeds. So yeah, no, this ghost right there. This is a ghost cereal. Marshmallow, pretty good. Pretty awesome. Soy protein, milk protein, whatever. But yeah, like now I'm just making money and like I don't know. I'm thinking like how can I turn this into a lesson? I don't know. It's like if you need money, it's like yeah, guitar helps. People are more, but it could be anyone. You could be anyone. You go out there, and there's a certain percentage of people that are just like charitable and will give you money. So yeah, um, right now, like I have Minecraft. Um, I it's kind of laggy, but like I got this controller, and it's a touchpad thing, and I think it's more precise than a normal controller. I think it's really nice. Literally, all these macros correspond to something on Minecraft, on the modded version of Minecraft. So it's like really cool. It's like it's just a coincidence that this thing. It's like Minecraft. I think the PC version doesn't allow you to um, play with a controller, but this works. This works straight out of the box, and it's just like it's a beautiful thing, ain't it? But yeah. So I wake up and I exercise. I do lift. Midday around 3 or 4. I hit this gym, and there's a weightlifting bench bar, and I just take the bar and I put it on the ground, and then I put 225 pounds on it, and then I do 10 reps, and then I go do like bicep curls or shoulder press or pull ups, like 3 extra accessories, and then end up back at the deadlifting and do that 3 times. It's like 15 minutes or something like that. And I feel amazing alert. I'm not so sure if that's good for longevity. Maybe I should be working out a little harder, a little longer, extra sets, just for health wise. But like, yeah, it's like I don't know. I've been stuffing myself like past 3 day, past 3 4 days. I just like I get a craving like oh I want to eat hot pockets and pizza rolls. Shouldn't be eating those because I'm vegetarian, or I should be vegetarian. I guess I'm not vegetarian anymore. Right now I'm vegetarian, no meat in me. But yeah, being vegetarian, it's like it's a moral superiority boost. It really is. Like so I believe in minimal encroachment of nature. So to use the animals most properly and carefully. I wish that there was things cows cows that get old. It's like I wish there was a facility that like, oh, this cow's getting old, it's gonna die soon. So now we'll harvest it. But it had a great life. It was out in the pasture and like one of those brushes, those cow brushes, those circular things, and he was like scratching himself and he's just enjoying himself. And it's still kind of dark if you think about it. I was talking to an AI about this in the dark, and it said it was kind of dark and dark hilariousness. This is like you still end up brutally murdering the animal, and it's just like yeah but yeah like life is really good. I have these diet sodas, so I have these on my days off, and then I have a prime and uh ghost, and that's my caffeine for the day. I do one day off, one day on, one day off. I waited 10 days, and at the end of those 10 days I was sitting in the CRU, crisis recovery unit, and I was on Vyvanse at the time. I ended up switching to Quilbri, acetylcholine instead of dopamine, and so like it leads to like wakefulness. The Quilbri, it's pretty decent, but I'm sitting there and like that wears off, and then I have a Diet Coke, two green teas with like two tea packets in each one, and a coffee, and then like there's this dopamine spike. It's like really high. It's like on par with or on par with the Vyvanse, and like I before that I was drinking caffeine every single day, and it was a struggle. I knew I'd watched Chris Williams' video about like one day on, one day off, and like resetting your sensitivity, and I'm just like I'm not turning back. This is great. Like taking caffeine every single day in the proper way. It's just like really awesome. Or every other day. Um, yeah. So and then like I every morning it's kind of a waste of money because I got like these relight energy or what is it? No, electrolyte powder. But like I usually I wake up and then I have a prime. Uh, one of the So I have this prime, one of these, and I'm not eating in the mornings because of my. I need to take kratom pills. I need to take THC. So like, it's ending up that I'm like at the end of the day. Like I'm probably. I don't know. Like I have a. What is it? So I have these, so I might have one of these before I leave off to work, and then like it takes like 3 4 hours to digest, and by the time I get back, my stomach should be empty, so that I can take my marijuana and let that activate and all that. But like these things are really great. I love the style. I love the convenience. This is a better banana. The Soylent's a better banana than the Hero. And then like I'm having chocolate. Um, I take I'm having chocolate. I have mixed berries, blueberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries, whatever. And I have these two fruits, and then I put it in a bowl, a cup of each, and then heat it up, and then I add two. I have Huel powder. Um, I have Huel powder, and then I'll have one or two of these, mix it in with the berries, mix it up, and eat this sort of protein paste. Yeah, so um, I I'm enjoying myself. I still need to run. I can't go to the bathrooms for some reason. I don't know why. Um, just this morning, I guess I have to deal with that. But is there anything else to say? It's like riding around. I'm so lucky. So I got that bike. It's a nice bike, ain't it? So I'm lucky that it's like there's so many people who like have to go their 9 to 5 and they show up and they're in the and they're at the cubicle and they're sitting down and it's like 8 hours a day they're just sitting there. What else? Like each office should have a weightlifting room. Totally. I like any of my companies later on when I build businesses. Definitely, there's going to be a gym in the facility and maybe a cafeteria and healthy foods in that cafeteria to encourage healthy eating. But yeah, like so many people like just like they're sedentary for 8 hours and I'm so lucky I get to go now. Well, like sustain, can I do this forever? Maybe not, but I'm so lucky that I get to go out and ride a bike for 3 hours. It's like so healthy, burn so many calories. um, and yeah, it's a blessing. Like my life is really great. I got some Wi-Fi right there. What I need to do, so I have this iPhone 8. My mother's going to upgrade her phone, and then she's going to give me her 13. I bought this. It's a 12, and I don't know. I don't like the size of it. My mother's is bigger, and then I don't know how much memory hers has, but basically right now, I would be creating vlog content. Clips throughout my day, add it all together. If I only had a phone. My iPhone, for whatever reason, Wi-Fi doesn't work. It's like completely. Oh, look at that! Oh, it's so sexy. Um, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Bada beat about a bit. Yeah. Um, anything else? Oh no, Minecraft. Like Minecraft's fun. It's like get the what is it? Um, Cursed Forge, and then there's also the kit Technic kit or whatever, and like that's fun. Like I know I shouldn't be playing video games. I know I should be just grinding away, doing self improvement, creating things, and like an hour a day or something like that. That's an hour lost that could have been contributed to building a skill. Um, but yeah, is there anything else? Like I don't know, like I don't know, like I can't wait to meet my neighbors. I need to go out on a run. Uh, Damn, like I don't really know what to say. Um, just like keep grinding away, keep creating, keep doing hard things. Like keep yourself busy doing things that accumulate across time instead of just living day by day, doing this, doing that, and it never leading to anything. Try not to leisure around watching TV too much or whatever. Like try to stay in motion, stay in work, try to capture that flow state and be as good as you can. Make your life pristine. It's like some people only have an hour to work on their dreams, and it's like work on your dreams, and then hopefully you have an hour to work out or 2 hours. It doesn't take that long. It takes like 15 minutes to work out, but um, yeah. And then I guess I'll just say this. I'm reading How to Live by Epictetus. This is a really good version. I didn't really think about it while I bought it. Like I kind of just bought it because I needed I think I needed to add up something to pay for the shipping. But I ended up getting it, and like it's a really nice book. Epictetus is great. After reading him, you feel powerful as shit. It's like, I know it's within my control. I can control my wishes and not be a slave to this or that person and put my wishes, my wants into this or that or whatever. But I think that's pretty much it. I wanted to make a longer video for YouTube, and so this is the first one. I think later on, maybe I'll try to script it.